It's Wednesday. You know what time it is. Time for the hottest wrestling podcast on the planet with your hosts, good old JP Mayer and pretty Princess Luna, Silent Assassin, Dollar Bill, the Cleaner, and the Brain. Welcome to the Brain Trust.
Happy Wednesday, y'all.
Indeed.
Do 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 do. Don 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 don.
All right.
That should be a little hint about what's coming up.
Bing, bing, bing. Yes, indeed.
Very excited.
And
Yes,
don't
indeed.
mind me. I'm just driving to the city.
Sucks when you have to go home late at night like this, huh?
It happens, man. Yeah. I mean,
Hey, Dollar Bill, can you stop and get me a hot dog from one of the stands on the way?
You gotta show or you gotta present the national bird of New York. Yeah.
I have it right over here.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm driving over here. Don't you see me over here?
I already had a few of those today.
Why does it not surprise me?
Fucking Queens Expressway idiots. They can't pick a lane. And it's also raining and snowing. But I'm almost to the tunnel.
Yay.
That is where we will lose you.
Probably for a second or two, but we'll see what happens.
So who's got the PowerPoint of what we plan on doing today?
I
Yes.
got the match cards up. So I'm
All
ready to
right,
go.
let's get the score up. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got. Oh, there's one more.
So what match cards are we reviewing?
We got. It's time for some grand vengeance. We're gonna slam down some Vengeance Day.
Vendetta! Vendetta!
Okay, so over under, how many koalas are we going to see at Grand Slam on Saturday night?
Under 5.
I'm gonna take the over, and they're all gonna be in Harley Cameron's entrance.
Oh God.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past her.
Now, will the Mercedes Monet doll be a part of her entrance too?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah. I agree with that.
That was actually one of the questions on FTW's sheet.
Yes, and I said yes.
So did I.
Yeah.
So did Psycho.
Especially for a pay-per-view. And not per-view, PLE.
No, it's
Fucking-
pay-per-view.
Oh, pay-per-view. All right. You know what I mean? It's like, especially an event. Let's put it that way. An event.
Yeah. All right. So, since Grand Slam's happening over in Australia,
Down under.
Aussie.
oi, oi, oi. Let's just start with that match card.
All right.
So I'm not going to go in any specific order because we know they ain't gonna go into any specific order.
Yeah.
But let's start with the Brisbane Brawl. Switchblade, Jay White, and Cope against the Death Riders. Moxley and Claudio.
I expect 4 kangaroos.
Yeah. I see Moxley pulling out a knife and Jay White going, "That's not a knife." He pulls out a fucking machete. That's a knife.
Well, no. I think it might be Jay White pulls out a wooden spoon, and they go, "Oh, that's not a knife." All right. I've seen you play knifey spoony before.
So, who do you guys
Nice
got?
sense of
Who
reference.
do you guys got taking this match?
I'll go with Kobe.
I got Death Riders.
All right, let's start up with Assassin.
I got Kobe. And based on the idea, I felt that that Cole beat John Moxley, except his title shot for Revolution. And I think Cope is going to pin Moxley in the tag match to build up more heat for the matchup for Revolution.
Okay. Cleaner?
I'm gonna go with the Death Riders as well. So for those that haven't watched Dynamite tonight, mind you, it was a taped episode from last night. They announced that it's pretty much official. It's gonna be Cope and Mox at Revolution. So I'm gonna take Mox and the Death Riders to help give them some heat going into Revolution. Because I think we're still like 3 weeks out, maybe 4 weeks out.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna build up some of the give the Death Riders a little heat back, and especially considering it's probably I see this match happening somewhere in the middle of the card. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Death Riders.
Okay. JP.
I'm gonna lean more towards what Fitz said and go Cope and Jay White, with Cope getting the pin on Moxley to give him the false hope that he can actually win at Revolution, but he won't.
Dollar Bill.
I like JP's idea, but I'm still going to lean more towards the Death Riders because, as Claire said, there's going to be the match of Cope and Mox at Revolution, and also, I don't know, I just don't see White and Cope basically being a strong enough team to beat the Riders, that they're basically being pushed to the moon. So, I'm kind of more leaning on Death Riders in this case.
Okay. And I'm gonna make it a 3-2 score, and I'm going with Cope and Jay White. I think again, because we just found out that it is going to be Cope and Mox at Revolution, that Cope gets the pin on Mox. But then after the match, the rest of the Death Riders come out and start beating on everybody.
Yeah.
They're going to do that
Cope
anyway.
and Jay White. I mean, yeah, they're going to do it anyways, but it's going to make it even worse with the with Cope beating Mox in the tag team match.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm doing that.
all right, next match. Let's pick up one of the two ladies' matches.
Okay.
Let's pick up the TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné versus Harley Cameron.
Oh, can I start?
Be my guest.
Go for it.
As much as I like Harley Cameron, I enjoy looking at her. She has no chance. Mercedes Moné all the way.
Dollar Bill.
I'm gonna have to agree. I don't think Hardy's gonna be good enough to take on Mercedes just yet.
Cleaner.
I am going to go the other way, considering being at several AEW shows over the last couple months, seeing how over Harley Cameron truly is, and seeing the positive reactions she's getting, I would not be surprised in her home country pulls out the upset. And Sasha, or excuse me, Mercedes has been really putting people over, even in defeat. For the other person. So I think this is going to be a really breakthrough match for Harley, and I really want Harley to win.
Okay. Assassin.
I'm going to have to agree with JP. As much as I like Harley Cameron, I like looking at her and taking pictures with her. I'm going to go with Mercedes Moné to retain.
You guys know my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know my feelings about Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
And as much as it pains me to say this, I have to say Mercedes is going to retain. Because to be honest with you, Harley is this close to being ready, but she's not there yet. She's just not there yet.
Run this back in 3 months, and I say something completely different.
Oh, absolutely. Run this. You run this over the summertime, forget it.
Oh yeah.
Harley Cameron is taking that title left and right.
I mean,
I agree with that one.
you're slowly building your women's division in AEW.
Mhm.
Well, first off, I want to say I don't want this to come across in the wrong way, so I apologize if it comes across a wrong way. But has anybody watched Dynamite tonight?
No,
No.
no.
I've heard
What?
bits of this.
Talk
I-
to us.
I- Give it a watch, especially Harley's segment. She cuts a fucking phenomenal promo.
Oh, that-
Ooh.
Oh, no doubt. She definitely does great on her promos.
But the thing is, it's not like it starts off like a song, and then she cuts it and cuts a very passionate promo, and I really enjoyed it.
Good. I'll probably check it out after the show's over.
Yeah, no, I saw it. Like, that was very good. And it's like I said, if we were doing this, say, at May at Double or Nothing, then I'd say, yeah, it's Harley's time. She's improved and she earned it.
hmm But just like they did with the Iconics, and just like they did with Zelina Vega down in Puerto Rico, and just like they did with Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle,
But
I don't see them changing the title just because they're in that person's home country.
now I'm gonna have to give I don't want to say give a little pushback. A counterpoint.
Yeah,
You're talking about 3 things that happen in WWE. They have a different mindset from AEW.
I
Just because it
understand that, but
happens in WWE doesn't exactly mean that AEW is thinking the same way. Not saying that as like a like in a mean spirited way, but it's just somebody else's look on how to book wrestling. So it's the same thing like saying TNA is not going to book the same way as ECW. You know.
yeah, I can understand what you're saying, but again, most of us are in agreement that she's just not this close to being ready to win a title. So I don't think it's her time just yet.
I guess I'm the lone wolf. So
You are the lone wolf.
where's my wolf mask? And I go woo.
I'll say this much though. I'm gonna put in for this. I'm expecting a really good match, regardless.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll put
As
that.
long as
Thing.
What's that?
Mercedes Bochet doesn't show up.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
You gotta admit she botches a lot of shit in the matches.
I disagree. I think it's people picking out one thing that might not look perfect. She does botch, don't get me wrong, but she doesn't botch more than anybody else. I mean, fucking Will Ospreay, who I think is the best wrestler in the world, he botches. But I think just people pick it out for her because they're so. Even when she was in WWE, I saw the same shit. People pick it out on her because she's very vocal and she's very confident in herself. So
Yeah.
people think that they got to knock her down a couple of steps. They can't deny her talent. She is one of the best female wrestlers in the world.
Yes.
One of the best. I'm not going to say the best, but
No, she's definitely
Yeah.
not the
Top
best.
tier.
top 10.
She's in the top 10. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think Mercedes is #1 female women's wrestler in the world of professional wrestling today.
No, not even close. All right, so let's
Move on.
go on to the Continental
Ooh, ah.
Championship.
Yeah, he is.
Okada versus Matthews.
Which
Well,
Okada do we get?
that's a good
I think-
question.
That is a good question.
That's it.
I want to see Rainmaker.
I want to see Rainmaker too.
And I can tell you right now, knowing Buddy Matthews, this is going to be a fucking phenomenal match.
Mhm.
This is going to be the situation where I think the hometown guy loses. Say that again, Silent Assassin?
I said, unfortunately.
Yeah. When Okada's at the top of his game, not whole lot are better than him. Even at his age of, I think, like 37 now, which is fucking insane.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go with you on this one. If Okada brings out the Okada of 10 years ago in this match, it's gonna be a phenomenal match no matter what. But Okada's gonna pull it off. He's gonna retain.
He absolutely can.
Oh, there's
Go
no
ahead.
doubt he could take it. He could take it up another notch
Mm-hmm.
beyond what he used to do 10 years ago,
Yeah.
They gotta
and
let
still
him.
not
Just
and still
let
not really break a sweat.
But
It's
who said? Here's the thing.
Sounds like they gotta let him. They gotta let him like pull lots of stops. They can't do this whole like half-ass Okadas. Like no. We want the Okada that we were foaming at the mouths over. We want that one.
But the one point that I will argue against that is that in AEW, it's like a half and half between like the sports and the sports entertainment and pro wrestling.
Right.
So you can't really have him as a heel, but then give him the Okada that we love, you know? Because if you want him to get negative reactions, that's how you do it. You don't give him the full thing. Now, this is not Japan, where Japan you can be the Okada that we know and love and still go out there and be a heel.
But the Okada of old wouldn't be going around calling everybody a bitch and going,
I mean, if watching his New Japan as long as I have, his character really didn't change much over the course of the 12 years he was one of the top guys there. His character didn't really change much. Even when he was a bad guy, yeah, he wasn't going bitch or shit like that, but like he didn't have to because of the simplicity of Japanese wrestling.
Right.
Now in America, you know, Okada, he has to push his game up more. Now, to be fair, him doing the you know, saying the bitch and the double fingers, he's still getting positive reactions. So I think there's a point where you got to look at it and say, he's getting positive reactions. We're trying to push him as a heel. Let's just turn him babyface again. Because especially, but the thing is, you know, the rumored plan is that they want to do Kenny and Okada at All In. So, I mean, they just need a bigger babyface to go up against him.
And Omega is going to be the perfect babyface to go against him.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about going back to New Japan.
Fuck, I'm still so pissed off because New Japan wanted Kenny to wrestle up until G1 Supercard. They wanted him to drop the title to Okada. They wanted to run Okada Omega 5 at G1 Supercard in Madison Square Garden. Kenny turned it down. Oh my God. I could have saw Okada Omega 5 in person. That would have been so fucking crazy.
That would have been great.
here's
But I do have to, I'm sorry, go ahead, but JP.
I'm going upset on this one. I say no matter what, Buddy Matthews walks out with the Continental Championship in an upset. If it's anybody who could do it, it's Buddy.
Interesting.
Potentials.
Yeah,
Potential.
does have potential. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm actually going along with what Cleaner was saying earlier. What they're doing with Okada right now is they're turning him into a clown. They've turned him into a clown with this whole being part of the elite and the bitch.
So I just want to point
And
out you just
I
said
personally, having watched him in New Japan, thanks to the Cleaner telling me about it, having watched him in New Japan, I don't like what they're doing with him in AEW. He needs to turn back into what he was in New Japan. He needs to bring out the Rainmaker and just open up a whole new level of Okada.
so. I just want to record that is not how I feel. I don't think they're turning him into a clown. I just think he's trying to be more of a heel, in the sports entertainment side. See, that's the problem working in the United States is that no matter how big of a company you get, you have to appeal to that sports entertainment bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's my personal feeling. I don't like sports entertainment, because it's not. To me, it's not wrestling. It's like television, reality television. But that because here in the United States, with WWE being on top for so long, the whole audience has been trained into the sports entertainment mindset. So this is what he has to do, because if Okada doesn't change his character, and if he was still the New Japan guy, he'd have to be a babyface. But they want him to be a heel, and that's one of the things he wanted to do, because he was at the end of his New Japan run, he was healing it up and he was turning heel, and I think it was just to do as a prep to come to AEW. So I would disagree with that statement that. That they're turning him into a clown, but that's your opinion, which you're very much entitled to. I don't want to come across as like, oh, you're wrong, and then no, I don't want to.
No, you're not that asshole.
Yeah.
No.
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
Okay, would it be possible to take like the skills and the ferocity of the Rainmaker, but put it in a way that it still makes him out to be the heel?
In America, no. In Japan, yes, it could work, because wrestling it's simplistic, but it's also more complex, if that makes sense. Like you don't
his ring work.
His ring work, honestly, has it. See, this is the one thing. When I hear like old wrestling shoot podcasts, and I hear, or not podcasts, but more like shoot interviews. One of the things the veterans talk about is that if you're a heel and you're doing stuff that gets a positive reaction, stop. Don't do it. Don't do anything that's going to make the crowd cheer you, because you're a heel. That's not what you want. You want the crowd to boo you.
And if people do it.
Yeah. So that's also the evolving of today's wrestling audience, is that at least here in the United States, the simple stuff doesn't really enforce, or it doesn't really get the crowd to boo you like it would in Japan. Like in Japan, the simple stuff like breaking up a pin, or tripping the guy coming off the ropes, or distracting the referee, that can get you heel heat. Can't really do it as much in the United States, or at least it's not going to be lasting longer, because in America, wrestling has become so the sports entertainment style has become so prevalent, and people have that mindset from how long they were watching WWE and that like last 5 years of WCW. So like, that's how people think.
Those last 5 years of WCW were rough.
Oh God, they were horrible.
But like, the point I'm trying to make is that those two companies were so sports entertainment that that's what got a lot of the people to think that's what wrestling is.
Yeah.
But because, like,
Yeah.
for one example, I saw a tweet the other day. Somebody said, "We don't watch wrestling for the wrestling; we watch it for the cinematics."
What?
That's what that's what sports entertainment has done to a lot of people's mindsets of wrestling, especially the newer fans. So that's why I say Okada, especially when he was like his first like couple years in returning to New Japan after excursion, and he was that heel. He didn't have to do much to get them to dislike him, especially because he was doing it to Hiroshi Tanahashi, who was the most over guy in Japan at the time.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to do the stuff he's doing now to get over as a heel. And even then, like Okada, I think the heel, he shouldn't be a heel to me, only because he's gotten to that point where he's so over with the fans that he's always going to get cheered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like John Cena, I don't know if that heel thing could have worked. We, as much as we wanted it, I don't know if his heel run could have worked because he was so over. Maybe in that 2010s where he was getting like 50-50 reactions. But like
Now?
Bryan Danielson, it's really hard for him to go heel because he's so beloved.
Yeah.
So
Which is why nobody would get behind the whole eco champion bit.
I think more people were okay with him as a heel there than when he tried to be the Wyatt family. You remember
Oh
that?
God, yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah,
yeah.
that definitely
Yeah.
didn't work.
No, because he was like the
Well-
most over guy in wrestling at the time.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on. Let's talk about the other tag team match on the card. Ospreay and Omega versus the Don Callis family, Fletcher and Takeshita. Or as I like to say, take a shitter.
Well, my question is how many orgasms is Dave Meltzer going to have during this match?
Enough for a heart
Who
attack?
cares? Who cares?
Considering 3 of the 4 guys in that match, I'm gonna have an orgasm because
I don't want to hear it.
Nah.
honestly, I think Omega, when he's at the top of his game, if you go back to his match with Gabe Kidd, was fucking incredible. So
Yeah.
he still has it. Ospreay, like I said earlier, Ospreay to me is like the guy. You know, he is the best wrestler in the world. And then Takeshita, I think, is one of the most underrated guys in the world.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
can
Oh yeah,
fucking go.
he's beyond underrated. So sad.
Yeah, yeah, and mind you, like people think, people associate the Blue Thunder Bomb with Sami Zayn / El Generico. When
No.
Konosuke Takeshita was the guy who invented it,
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
and it was cool to see. I was watching a couple nights ago. I was watching New Beginning Osaka, and Takeshita had a never open weight title match, and they were promoting the AEW show. So that was really cool to see. And so, honestly, to me, I think it's going to be Omega and Takeshita, or Omega and Ospreay. Yeah, I think they're going to be the ones that come out on top.
Same.
Thing here.
Okay.
So I think Dollar Bill is going to step out here for a little second to come back in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have my system set up. Still a
Okay,
couple
no
updates,
problem.
but yeah.
All right, no problem.
We'll be here.
But
Yeah,
before
we'll
you
be
go,
here.
who are you taking in that match?
Oh, definitely Ospreay and Omega, definitely
And it's a clean
1,000.
sweep, gentlemen. It's a clean sweep.
1,000%.
Clean sweep.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank God he's gone. That background noise was killing me.
Okay, I'm back and I've changed.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, that was another thing. So I was watching when I was watching New Beginning in Osaka. they cut over to like the Japanese announce table, and El Desperado is just sitting there in a GCW shirt. I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing a GCW shirt for? Yeah, I was like, oh shit, he's wearing a GCW shirt. But
Nice.
yeah.
What,
So-
pretty girl? You want to say hi to everybody?
She gonna pop in? Luna, there she is. This pretty girl.
Hi, everybody.
All right, so that leaves us one final match to talk about. AEW Women's World Championship.
I'm going to be right back, too. I got to go to the bathroom.
Jeez, we're losing everybody today. What the
Oh,
hell?
gosh.
I'm back.
Damn,
Ooh.
I thought we were done with him tonight.
Nah, I just got home. It was,
Yeah, I know. Got to bust your chops, though.
that's
I
of
wouldn't.
course.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't bust your chops.
Yes, the heel.
You'd start to worry about me if I didn't bust your chops.
I worry about you anyway.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, Mariah May versus Timeless Tony Storm, and I'm loving that she's back to the Timeless routine.
Yes.
The Rockstar persona was hilarious, but Timeless is just so fucking over. It's not even funny. It is so perfect for her.
Oh yeah, I think she's gonna get back her title. Man, that I said, I tweeted this out when it happened. I would buy immediately. I would buy a shirt that says I'm Tony Storm and I'm gonna rip your tits off. When she dropped that line on Collision, I said that is the greatest set of words. That is the greatest sentence I have ever heard.
Oh, say it one more time. We got to make a clip out of it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely on Twitter. Twitter. It's definitely on Twitter.
No, say it one more time.
I'm Tony Storm and I'm gonna rip your tits off.
See, look at that. It's a pop right there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's how I was when I first heard that. I was like, that is the greatest line that I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. That's some good shit, man.
Yeah.
That's some good shit.
I think, yeah. So I'm probably gonna go with her too.
That's some high quality promo material.
Yeah. See?
Now, see, I do the voice better. Shut up.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
I know I might be in a little bubble here.
Bibble-
Behind Rhea Ripley, I think when Tony Storm is Timeless Tony Storm, she's the second biggest female performer in the industry.
What's wrong with that? You got enough. You got a lot of proof to back it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's gonna be people like, oh, she's. Yeah, no, I completely agree, Brain. Can't really argue it because like the fucking reaction she's getting, all the dude, the promos she does are fucking amazing.
Her promos are second to none.
Yeah,
And
no.
I would almost be willing to put her, as far as promo material goes and promo reaction,
Mhm.
I would be willing to put her ahead of Rhea.
In terms of promo, yeah, I can put her ahead of Rhea. But Rhea is so fucking over, and I think the thing about Rhea is that she knows when the camera's on her, and she knows how to get over.
Yep, she sure does.
Yep.
So, but in terms of promos, Tony Storm's, I would say, is better.
Yes, without a doubt. But now the question here, one of the questions on one of our forums is, will there be blood in this match? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe it.
That's a
given. That's a given.
Yeah, I think that's even better.
Somebody getting busted open with the shoe.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're gonna go back to that angle where Mariah first like turned on Tony. They're gonna run back that angle, and it's gonna be Tony busting Mariah over with the shoe.
Yep.
Everybody gets hit with a shoe.
And watch
Oh,
for two.
You get a
Who did it?
shoe. You get a shoe. You get a shoe. Everybody gets a shoe.
Go to the head.
Remember, chins up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Indeed. What we got here? Duke won, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see the whole score. But all right, that wraps up Grand Slam. And now, considering that it's the day after Valentine's Day, and some of the worst breakups happen on the day after Valentine's Day, Vengeance
What's
Day is a
Valentine's
perfect
Day?
name for-
It's a national bullshit day.
Yeah,
No, it's National Singles Awareness Day.
amen to that. It's the single biggest crock of shit for selling flowers and candy ever invented by mankind.
Companies. Capitalism.
That's
Yep.
why I like February 15th, because you can get 50% off all Valentine's Day candy.
Sometimes even more.
Nah, usually on the 15th, it's just 50.
Yeah, you gotta wait till about the 17th to get 75 or 80% off.
Yeah, but by then, all the good stuff's gone.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm a fat man.
Dude, most of us are fat men in this group.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just big boned.
I can't, man.
Yeah, the only big
Yeah,
bone you
thank
got
you,
is in your
thank you.
head.
Somebody realized where I was going with that.
All right, so let's get into Vengeance Day. And you know what? Let's start right at the top of the chart. Obafemi versus Grayson Waller versus Austin Theory for the NXT Championship.
Why do we even have to discuss this match?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be fun to watch Grayson Waller and Austin Theory break down and fight each other and then get destroyed by Oba.
Wait, what?
Always gonna be like, whatever.
Wasn't Waller and Theory on the main roster?
They
Yeah,
are.
but
They are.
yeah, but they're going back down to take on Oba for a title.
That's fucking weird. Instead of getting, NXT guys over, I don't know why they fucking focused on main roster guys, and my monitor went out.
Because the
There we go.
fact remains that they're not going to get over. We all know this. They're not going to make Oba like a transitional champion. You're not going to put the NXT title on somebody who's as powerful and as dominant as Obafemi, only to take it off of him and put it on a twig.
If you could hear me, 1 sec. I will be back in a little. Oh, I'm. You're gonna see me, but I'm gonna just be working. My monitor went out, so I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Technical
We can
issues.
see you, but I
Yeah.
don't think you can see us.
No. But yeah,
All right, who we got? Entertainment.
I got Femi retain.
Oba.
Oh, absolutely. Oba's
Oh,
retaining.
that's no doubt.
But I think that A-Town Down Under is going to break down, and they're going to end up fighting each other and trying to pin each other. And Oba's just going to stand back and watch until it's time for him to pick the bones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you right now, somebody getting yeeted out of that damn ring. Not
I
just
would say
once,
it's
but
yeet.
multiple times. And it ain't a yeet, it's yeet.
Probably Theory. His little bitch ass.
I actually want to see, since I want to see Grayson Waller get tossed out like that. Like, I want to see him fly over the top rope, like on towards the ramp. I don't want to see him land on the ramp. You know, Obafemi gorilla presses him over his head and just goes like, yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Or like to make him grab both of them by the damn necks and just lift them both up and be like, "Oh look, I'm gonna yeet you both out the ring."
That would be sweet.
Yeah, double chokes on them outside of the ring. Get the hell out.
Yeah. And don't come back. But yeah, that the results of that match is a foregone conclusion. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You see, I think this is a predictable show.
It's get going.
More than likely, yeah.
But there's one match I'm really looking forward to seeing. Just because I want to say the name of it.
Okay.
And let's see if you guys all can remember this one. We got the apple pie strap match. Do you remember who did that first?
God, don't. I don't want to say his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. From WCW Monday Nitro.
Very good. Yeah, we don't have to say that name.
No.
Let's just say it doesn't work for him, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Brother.
But Entertainment is predicting Austin is going to win. Austin Theory is going to win.
That would have to be some distracting underhanded shit, but
yeah, which I don't see happening. But then again,
Yeah.
I
I don't think any of us see it happening, to be honest with you.
no, it's like, how is he gonna win? I mean, basically, is it one of those like you have to pin? Anybody can be pinned, right?
Yeah, it's a triple threat. Anybody could be pinned.
So unless Austin pins
no,
Grayson,
Waller.
That's the only way Austin Theory is going to win.
yeah.
And then he can pull off what Miz did in 2021, love, where Obafemi's going to get his rematch, and then he's going to chicken shit all night, don't want to fight him, and then eventually you're going to have to face the music, and you're going to lose the belt to him anyway.
Yeah. So I can agree with you on that, Entertainment, that it's time for Austin Theory to shine again, but it's not going to happen at the expense of Obafemi.
no.
Yeah.
Obafemi is too over and too powerful down in NXT right now to lose to somebody who doesn't even weigh as much as one of his thighs. And
Yeah,
isn't even as wide as one of his thighs.
Right.
That's like saying Charlie Chaplin could pin King Kong Bundy.
With a stick, maybe. Yeah.
And you know what would happen with that stick? He would become Austin Theory on his stick.
On a stick.
He could become Jeff Dunham's new puppet. He could hang out with Jose
On a stick.
on his stick.
Is it Jenny Cucaracha in here?
On his stick.
But honestly, though, it's like there's no way he's gonna win this one. Like,
No, definitely not.
You'd have to be. There would have to be shenanigans to the bullshit level that we're all gonna look at and be like, "Fuck this!" No, for that to happen. Like, it'd be something that like we all look at Cleaner and Cleaner says, "Told you," and we're like, "Ah, bullshit."
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey. Shall we go to the next insanity?
Yes, let's go on to the next insanity. The next insanity is Fallon Henley versus Stephanie Vaquer for the North American Championship, the Women's North American Championship.
And new.
And new.
And new.
Absolutely. There is no way in hell they're making her lose this match.
Now,
Yeah, no, this is not going to happen that way. Vaquera is not walking out of Vengeance Day without some gold.
absolutely not.
Yep. She's gonna bulldoze and steamroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're all overwhelmingly in favor.
Yep. So let's go for a fatal 4-way match. Because originally it was only listed as a triple threat, but now it's a fatal 4-way.
I don't know if that's good.
Hold on 1 second. I got a damn phone call.
Tell them you're busy.
All right, no, keep going. I just killed the volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Julia versus Roxanne Perez
Mm-hmm.
versus Bailey versus Cora Jade.
Mm.
Entertainment thinks it's not going to be a clean win, but it's going to be Austin at the expense of Waller. Going back to the last match that we were just talking about. Going back to the men's championship match. But I don't see it happening.
No.
But with the ladies championship match, this one is a foregone conclusion. There is no way in hell they're going to put the title on Julia and take it away this quick.
No.
No.
Not only that, but I see Cora and Bailey fighting their way out of the match completely. And then Julia pinning Roxy. Because we all know Roxanne's on her way to the main roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a way to send her off to the main roster.
And then she's
I
gonna fight.
don't see Cora Jade getting moved up to the main roster anytime soon.
No.
She spent too much time on the injured list. She's still rusty. She's still raw. You know,
And she's been
granted,
doing.
all those wrestling matches she had with Braun Breaker, they don't count.
I think she's on to somebody else now. She has a new boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying, all those wrestling matches she had with Braun Breaker, they don't count because they weren't really training.
They weren't sanctioned.
Hey, I would say it does count because it's stamina. She was working on their stamina.
Oh God.
Yeah, but Julie's definitely coming out on top with this one.
As she should.
As she should, yes.
Now, here's a proposal I have. I proposed this to some of my friends around New Year's Evil. Hear me out. For Stand and Deliver, if you book the NXT Women's Champion Julia versus NXT Women's North American Champion Stephanie Valkyrie, champion against champion, title for title, would you do it?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now,
Is one of them going up to the main roster?
no, it's too early for them to go up to the main roster, I think.
Then there's no reason to do it.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Now,
Even my friend said that he thinks that they'll both be in two respective matches. Like, keep them away from each other.
Unless
No.
it's a tag, yeah, I would keep them away from each other.
I don't see it happening, but if they did do it, it would end up with a fluky finish with neither title changed hands.
Oh crap.
And you don't want to do that on a big PLE.
No, you don't. If you're going to do that on the regular NXT show on a Tuesday night, fine. But you're not going to put the title for title,
Mhm.
one-on-one at a pay-per-view, PLA, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Pele.
Yeah, a Pele. and have them do a fluky finish.
Yeah.
So agree with Cleaner. I don't see it happening because there's no point to it.
Right.
Because you have females on the roster who are ready to step up and take on those champions one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They want their turn.
yeah, they want their piece of the pie. They want their piece of the gold, and it's just not right to push them back down so you can have this quote-unquote dream match between Stephanie and Julia over the titles, and then nobody changes titles.
Orca.
If anybody wants to see a match between Julia and Stephanie Van Queer, sign up for New Japan World. Go back to last year's July show, I think it was. They wrestled. So
Okay.
if you want to watch a match between them two, just pull that up.
So then we got the NXT Tag Team Champions. And give me 1 second because the page I had didn't have it up, but I have it on my selection page from the from FTW.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Briggs and Inamura against Fraxium.
Braxium.
Yeah.
Oh, Luna, that's gross.
Uh-oh.
She trying to hotbox you again?
No, she just yawned right in my face. Her breath tanked.
I thought she burped in your face.
Oh, she's done that too.
Kind of like what my mom's dog Honey did to me years ago. God rest her soul.
No, Lord.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't see the titles changing hands to this random team.
Every time I pick against Fraximum, I always lose, but lately I've been picking them to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that changing. Fraxium.
Yeah. So
I thought they were going to do them against DIY for some reason.
So now we come to the final match on the card. The strap match. Eddie Thorpe versus Trick Williams.
Actually, there is another match after the strap match we'll get to.
Oh, that's right. Javon Evans and Ethan Page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the strap match.
Right.
But yeah. I'm actually going Eddie Thorpe on this one.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm actually going Eddie Thorpe on this one because I have a feeling that Trick is on his way to the main roster.
Oh, that's where you sent him off.
Yep. You're not going to have him win and then disappear to the main roster. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I thought his call up was going to be after Stand and Deliver.
it very well may be.
That's a good question.
They could call him up for Elimination Chamber to do something to fuck with Carmelo.
If you're going to do anything, I agree with JP. I would do it after Stand and Deliver.
Luna.
Yeah. And but yeah, I'm going Eddie Thorpe on this one. just because of the fact I think Trick is on his way to the main roster.
I'm going Trick, because I think he's got one more shot down there. I think it's going to be him versus Oba at Stand and Deliver, and that's Trick's send off.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Trick never got his one-on-one rematch for the belt, did he?
No.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
I'm going Trick too.
Yeah, I pretty much said Trick. Pretty much for the same reasons.
Mm-hmm.
The
Later?
guy's over.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He don't give a fuck.
It's not that I don't care, it's that I don't know. Like, I can't tell you.
All right.
You don't know
So
about the
let's-
match, or you just don't know.
I don't know their story. I don't know their gimmicks.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I don't even really know Trick Williams. And who is his opponent? Ethan Page?
no, Eddie
Thorpe.
Thorpe.
Fucking couldn't tell you who that is. Two, like, just the most generic developmental names out there.
You mean to tell me those two got their names from WWE's creator wrestler?
No, they went online, looked up NXT name generator, and just fucking threw their name in there, and then that's what spat out. Because I've done that to create a wrestler for the my career story mode.
Yeah.
That's how I come up with my names. The NXT name generator.
So
Good night.
yeah, I gotta use that next time. That's a damn good idea. Especially next month when I'm gonna get the game.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you an hour because it's gonna be filled with microtransactions. After I saw the trailer today,
Wait,
Just
they
like-
went-
they released the trailer for the island.
oh fuck
Yeah.
the island! I'm getting a PC.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have to deal with that.
No, I
PC
get
Master Race.
Besides, remember mods, and I can get
Yes.
better. I get better graphics, and I can even do the shit like BFW,
Yeah,
Arena.
and I can just turn the game.
Oh,
I could turn the game into AEW 2K25.
Literally. Oh shit! What happened, Brad? You're having an aneurysm.
I just did the name generator.
What'd you get?
Bobby Grave Robber Takahashi.
Tell me that's not going to appear on NXT like next week.
That's
Good
a mystery.
Speaking of names, oh my god, what the fuck was she thinking?
Who?
But
Jordan.
Grace?
Yeah, what in the actual fuck was she thinking?
what are you talking about?
WWE just went to trademark like a dozen names. And she actually told them what she wanted.
You do realize that Jordan owns the trademark to Jordan Grace.
Yes, I understand that. But she actually chose a different name for WWE.
What's
She
that?
could be trolling. She does that a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just the name that she came up with makes you go, what?
It's a troll. Then what is it? What is it?
Trill London.
Oh, she's fucking her. Oh, I see the post right here. She's fucking around.
Yeah.
Oh, she's absolutely
it's
fucking
just-
around.
But I mean,
Just like
it's
when
fucking,
she said, "Oh,
just
I'm not
like,
gonna be at the
what
Royal
the fuck? Where the fuck did she come up with that?
And
She
it's a
had
generator.
a name generator.
It's you know what it is. It's NXT. They're following trademarks for a bunch of developmental guys. With no wrestling experience, so they got to give them a new name. And then she saw the post that was talking about it. She was like, "I want that one." Just as a fuck around. I'm looking at it right now. She's just fucking around. Especially when she's on the WWE website, like her superstar profile is Jordan Grace.
By the way, I can tell you what mine is.
What?
My name, Milk Nays.
Of course. That's going to be on NXT next week.
Milk. That's gonna be like milk does a body good. Oh God.
Really? They couldn't even change it. They couldn't change the actual name. They had to change the tag. Assassin, I just did yours.
Oh God.
Same surname and everything, except your nickname is Chokeslam. Bobby Chokeslam Takahashi.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, which website did you go to? Because I found a few NXT games. I found some results. That's what I was asking.
NameGeneratorForFun.com.
Oh yeah, they gave me perchance.org. That's why.
Yeah, I got that. I saw that one too. I'm gonna check that one out next.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's it gonna tell me if I do this?
So let's get bouncy, y'all. Let's get bouncy. Javon Evans versus Cade.
I'm getting bouncy.
Oh my. Oh God. All right. So who's the next?
Everybody get bouncy.
Yeah.
So who's the next two chuckleheads?
Hey, Pikes and Lady are in.
Pikes and Ladies and dude.
Pikes and Lady Cabbage Patch. Oh my goodness, she changed her name.
Let's do the Cabbage Patch.
Let's not say we did. Oh my God. I just did the perchance.org. Randy McMilitant.
Hey, Cleaner, what day did you say you were going to the J Cup?
So the J Cup is Saturday and Sunday. This Saturday and Sunday.
Did you say, are you going to both days or just one?
I'm potentially going to be. I'm probably just going to go to both, especially since it's in Jersey City. It's at White Eagle Hall right here.
Night 2 non-tournament, Gabe Kidd versus Manser.
I just saw that. Yeah, I was looking it up because I was like, you know what? If he's saying there's a night 2 match, there probably is.
Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter.
Dude, he had a fucking incredible match the other day against Yota Tsuji. It was for the Global Championship. Holy fuck, that kid is so fucking good. He's becoming one of my favorites.
I watched Gabe Kidd when he was Gabriel Kidd in What Culture Pro Wrestling, which later became Defiant.
I stopped watching after Defiant.
I watched until the end. I was a fan.
Oh, God, excuse me.
Oh, hello.
But yeah, man, that kid is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, him and Clark Connors are going to be in Jersey City. So I might get a BizCliz picture. But then again, if going off of recent developments, they might not be BizCliz anymore.
Mm. So y'all might be feeling bouncy, but I got an ego. I think Ethan Page is going to win. Orca, what the fuck, cat?
It's a cat. It's a cat. That's all it is. It's a cat.
Yeah, the cat can't come in my room.
Because of Luna.
No, because I don't want the cat going fucking bathroom in here.
Sure.
Worse.
I don't blame you.
Your bathroom is not Grand Central Station.
No.
His litter box is literally in the bathroom.
Okay.
The bathroom door is open.
He's just
He's
being a
got-
dick.
Oh, he got lost.
Yeah, well,
But all right, Assassin, who do you got in that match?
I
You
have
get
to,
bouncy, or you gonna bounce? Have an ego?
I'm going to be bouncy.
All right, Dollar Bill.
Mhm. Oh God! I was actually having an ego. Then I was thinking about bouncy, and I'm like, ooh, I think I might just go with the bouncy. Yeah, bouncy.
All right, so we got 4 Tigers and a Lego My Ego.
Wait, so I got it's Eagle Page versus who?
Javon Evans.
Okay, that's my boy, Jay Malachi from DP Dub. I love that kid. I'm going with him.
Everybody club getting tipsy.
The one thing about Tigers, the only one for me that talks to Mayor of the Rubber. They're bouncy, fun.
Wait, you taught somebody a rubber? What?
Yeah, what about rubbers?
What?
I was trying to sing the Tigger song.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go buy some rubbers.
Oh Lord, have mercy!
That's what I was like. What the fuck did I just hear?
Look who just decided to join in. Randy Justice.
who's that?
He's
Oh,
one of the
shit.
guys from that new promo group that I'm in, CWF.
Oh,
He's actually the one who brought me into the group.
Oh, look at that.
He invited me to join the group, and he has, shall we say, unleashed hell upon CWF. Because
Again.
you guys know that when I cut my promos in all the other leagues, I am holding back. You guys know that for a fact. You have seen me cut my promos.
yes.
Yeah.
See, in this league. Oh, really? All right. No problem. I'll deal with you later. I'll deal with you later, bitch.
Hey, Randy Justice. Hi. How are you? I'm Killshot. You don't want any of this smoke.
Pikes and Lady thinks it's funny, but yeah, this league, this is like Danny DeMonto's group.
Oh.
This is no holds barred.
Shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
last
would.
5 seconds in there.
Oh Lord, Voltaire's here. Good God Almighty, we got Voltaire up in the house now. Good God Almighty.
Mm,
Great googly moogly.
hold on, Randy Justice. That's actually where I got. That's the name I use in my other feds is Killshot John Paul. But I got the Killshot from Killshot Swerve from Lucha.
Oh, I thought you were the kill shot Jean Paul.
Jean Paul. Jean-Paul
Jean-Paul.
Lafitte.
Jean-Paul the Gilshot Lever.
Pew.
Doing good, Voltaire. Thanks for
Oh,
asking.
nice.
Welcome in,
Hi,
brother.
Voltaire.
Voltaire's in the house. And look at what
Oh, that's
Randy
cool.
said. Look at that Randy thing.
His buddy was a producer for Lucha.
Fucking A, man.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's sweet.
I
That's
love
sweet.
Lucha Underground.
Volt busted out the French.
What's going on, JP? What's up, Voltaire?
But all right. So now we've covered Grand Slam. We've covered Vengeance Day.
Yep.
Can we cover my nap now?
No, no, we don't want to talk about your nap.
Come on.
We don't talk about nappies.
But I have work in the
Because
morning.
we'll be sleeping.
Oh, so do I. I got work
So do
tomorrow
I.
too.
I'm
But,
crazy enough over here.
Now, last year we had a bit of fun amongst ourselves, where we did a draft. We drafted members of the AEW roster.
Yes, lots of fun.
Yeah, we had a good time with that.
Yes.
We're gonna do the draft again, and just like the promos in CWF and Danny DeMonto's crew, ICW No Holds Barred. It's no holds barred this time, gentlemen. Any actively signed wrestler from WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, or TNA are eligible. And to make it a little more interesting, so are the referees and so are the announcers, whether they be ring announcers, commentators, or backstage people.
Ooh.
All fair game.
Rock me, Amadeus. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. That draft is gonna take place over the next 3 to 4 weeks. We're gonna do about 6 rounds a night, and each of us is gonna build our own federation out of this.
Yep.
And then I think it would be fun to start.
Oh,
putting
Randy
these-
wants it. Sorry.
Oh, Randy
Pretty
wants in
sure.
on this, huh?
Yeah, I had to jump in with
All
that.
right, Randy, I'll talk to you outside the podcast about this. If you want in on this, I'll be more than happy to let you in on it. Okay.
Yes.
Jack Swagger is not. Who's he working with right now?
Nobody.
Nobody, yeah, he's not
Yeah,
signed.
he's not signed to any of the 4 crews. Voltaire wants in. Damn, people want in on this shit tonight now.
Well, I think it should only be people that are in the call here.
Yeah,
I mean, if they wanna grade our stuff after each week, that's fine. But
Yeah, I mean, because
wants in spirit.
because let me just say, before the podcast, we were talking about a certain member, and whether he was going to be in based on his commitment level.
Yeah,
I feel like we should uphold the same standards for everybody.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So we'll stick with us 5. And if you want to just throw people out there that you would pick in the chat, be my guest.
Yo,
We have no problem
get
with
it.
that. You
get
can
it.
draft,
It's a
do your
joke.
own draft in the chat. I have no problems with that. Hell, you can even draft guys that we've drafted. Doesn't matter because it's not gonna count as a pick. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this again.
I'm gonna pick the Brooklyn Brawler first.
He's
Sorry,
a producer. He's a producer. You said anybody, anybody that side. He got you.
he got
Hey,
you.
if he wants the Brooklyn Brawler, Fine, I got no problem with that.
Wait, hold on. Let me check.
Jason Jordan.
Wait, I know who I'm going to take with my first pick.
All right.
Is that person going to be glorious?
No, he's going to be an assassin.
So, okay. So, 2 questions. House rules. 1. How are we going to determine the order? 2. Is it going to be a snake?
It should definitely be a snake.
Okay.
Yes.
So, for everybody out there that doesn't understand, a snake is it's very common in fantasy football drafts. Basically, you do round 1 is A, B, C, D, E. Round 2 is E, D, C, B, A. Round 3 is A, B, C, D, E. And it just alternates like that.
There's alternate back and forth.
Yeah, start end to end.
Okay.
So basically, if you got like the first pick of the round or the last pick of the round, you're going to have 2 picks back to back, and then you're going to have to wait for like a long time.
Well, thankfully, it's only 5 of us, so
Yeah.
won't be that long.
Can you just imagine everybody taking part of this?
Oh,
So, do you want me to set up the random number generator for draft order?
No, I'll do that.
Okay.
Because I still got the HQ thing for the tournaments. So I could just do 5 that way and just randomize it a couple of times.
All right, because I know a site that does like random lists.
How random?
You just type the 5 options into this into the website, and it'll just spew out something out. It'll just like reorganize them, and then that's how you set your list.
Why don't we do that right now? That way we know who's going where.
Huh?
I mean, I could do it right now if you guys want.
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
All right. So we're gonna have Brain.
We're only an hour and 20 minutes into the show.
Okay, so Brain,
Yo, after
Assassin,
this, I'm going to bed.
JP, Willie, and then
Chili
Clean.
Willy. Chili Willy. He walked home in the cold.
All right, let me share my
Long
screen just for sake of fairness.
Very much. A battle royal. Oh God, a battle royal.
Oh, Randy got jokes.
Randy the comedian.
So I am sharing the screen. Yep, here it is. So all I have to do is press randomize once, and it's going to give us an order, which is so it's going to be Brain, JP, me, Assassin, and then Will.
As usual, I go last.
Which is kind of funny because the only thing that changed from my line is what did you have? I put it first, and then everybody else was mixed up.
All right, so there's your draft order.
I had cleaner second, Dollar Bill third, Kill Shot, and then the Assassin.
Oh, let's go with that then. I got a better pick there. All right, so all right. If anybody else have any other questions?
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
Hey, if you guys want to call it a night, I'm down with that.
Down.
We had some good comments in the group chat. So we got a couple of new viewers.
That's hello, everybody.
wait. Are we starting it now or no?
No.
No, next week.
Okay.
Next week.
All right.
So
Gives you enough time to study.
Okay. No, I just thought we were starting it now. That's why I did the draft order.
Yeah, no.
That's fine. Start. We know what we're starting with next week.
Okay.
So once again, it's the major leagues. We're going with. All right.
Yep. The Grand Slam of wrestling in the United States right now. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Bless you.
It's a good way to end it off.
Yes. That means you have to tune in next week. Find out how we do. What we do. Be exciting. There'll be blood somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe you see some
okay,
blood
so now
here.
all right, so now I just changed the order on my spreadsheet, so we're good to go.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So, all right, gentlemen. You know what? We had a good show, as always.
Very good show.
Any good show.
And believe it or
Any
not,
good show.
we didn't really get that far off track tonight. I was surprised.
Right? Yes, only current wrestlers, and I'm just answering the questions in the chat room.
Currently signed wrestlers. Anybody who's been recently released, if they signed before we start the draft next week, they're eligible. If they do not sign before the draft starts, they are ineligible for the entire draft, whether they sign with somebody or not after the draft starts.
Yeah. Yep. Active. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Currently signed active wrestlers. So, all right, gentlemen,
Yes.
until draft day. Too sweet,
Read the
gentlemen.
chat. Too sweet.
Right, Luna, say good night, everybody.